here's my thing, okay? I'm gonna walk around for this one because I'm a little bit hyper and I pace when I'm hyper. Also when I talk on the phone. Don't know if anybody else is like that, but I totally am. Here's my thing for today. Own whatever the fuck you are. Whoever the fuck you are, own it. Own that shit. Be upfront about it. Be honest about it. Tell everyone, not everyone, but like the important people about it. Make sure everybody knows who you are so the people in your life have the choice of deciding whether or not they want, the option of deciding whether or not they want to be in your life. For instance, relationships, right? Let's talk about those. Don't know why I wasn't making eye contact with the camera. Anyway, let's talk about relationships. So, if I'm a piece of shit, right? And I've totally been one, like the worst girlfriend ever, like cheat, you know, lie, blah, 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 all that shit. Done it, me, hey, volunteers tribute, this one, your girl, yours truly, me as fuck. Been there, done that, yep, have vouchers, have a passport, have traveled there, have been that. So, the thing with me is, when I'm a piece of shit, like, for the time being, I don't think I've ever like permanently been a piece of shit. I know some people would disagree, but like, you can go fuck yourself, I don't really care. So for the time being, when I'm a piece of shit, here's the thing. I will tell whoever needs to know, whoever has the type of relationship with me to where me being a piece of shit would affect them directly and negatively and ruin their life. So mainly relationships, intimate relationships. I'll say shit like, hey, this is what I'm doing. This is what I'm going through. This is how I'm acting right now. And I just want to let you know because this is how I am. And I'm going to be honest about it because I want you to know what you're up against. And I don't want you to think that this is something that it isn't. That's what pisses me off. Like, I stopped judging people a long time ago, right? I genuinely am like incapable of judging people, partially because I'm terrified that whatever situation that person is in, when I judge them, I'm gonna end up in that situation. Literally, it's happened before. So, for instance, I used to laugh at women who were sugar babies, who dated older men for money. Laughed about them when I was in college and I was an athlete and I was playing volleyball and I had the most money I'd ever had in my life and I had all this cool gear and I was going out and getting drunk and all this other shit and going to parties and eating Noodles and Company and everything else. Fucking 4 years later, I'm doing that shit. Not even 4 years. I'm doing that shit. Like, doing that shit, right? Living that life. Not living my best life, living that fucking life. When 3 years before that, I was laughing at those people, right? When I was in college, I also was a spoiled brat and used to look at regular students and think that they were like nothing because they weren't athletes. I would literally walk around campus and be like, yeah, they're doing nothing with their lives. Then, fucking a year later, tear both my ACLs. Both those motherfuckers end up a regular student on a medical hardship scholarship. So, pride comes before a fall. Believe the fuck out of that shit. I don't know about you guys, but the universe, God, whatever is orchestrating this, does not want Mariah fucking Coleman to be a judgmental motherfucker or arrogant. I'm humble and non-judgmental. That's what I am. That's all day what I am, because you will end up being that shit if you are not too careful. So, that's why I don't judge. And I, on top of not judging, I respect people who, no matter what they are, they just fucking own it. They're just like, yep, me. That's me. I am a cheater. I am a liar. I am a thief. I have been those things. I am now. Whatever it is. They're just like, yep. There you go. Now you know. Now you can orchestrate your life around this information that I've given you, and you can include me in said life, or you cannot. Because here's the thing, in relationships, when you create this facade that is not the truth, number one, you're wasting people's time. You're wasting that person's time. You're wasting time that person could be using to find someone who isn't doing the shit that you're doing that you know they don't like. And number two, you're taking away the choice they have to get the fuck out of your life. and get you the fuck out of theirs. So, completely insensitive and inconsiderate. So if you're gonna be a piece of shit, that's fucking fine. A lot of people are. Like, let's face it. Like, sometimes, because I'm not a complete piece of shit, I feel like I should be, because 99% of the population nowadays seems to be. I just watched a video the other day of a guy pushing a fucking 92-year-old woman over when she was walking down the street with her walker, and she almost hit her head on a fucking fire hydrant. Like people are that now. People are that. And I feel bad for, like, not tipping over fucking 20%. You know what I mean? Like, there's degrees, there are layers, there are fucking levels to this shit. So, my recommendation to you, once again, if whatever you are, just fucking own it. There is so much respect that comes with living your truth. And it's terrifying. It's terrifying. I have people come up to me all the time that are like, I don't know how you do those fucking videos, how you get on camera and, like, you know, just go off and, like, rant and talk about what you're going through. And I'm like, because I don't see the point in trying to be anything else. That shit's exhausting. Like, I'm too fucking old. Number one, don't have time. Number two, horrible actress. Number three, like, even if I tried really hard to be, like, normal and stable and not impoverished and, like, not depressed and, like, all these other things, my life would be like, you thought. And it would expose me for the fraud that I am. So, unless I hire like 12 publicists, not fucking happening. I just think that honesty and authenticity and transparency is what's best. And sometimes you can be authentic and authentically a piece of shit, but be whatever it is, because that's only fair to yourself and everybody else. Love you guys. See you soon.